Hey, look, tonight's just one of those goofing off videos, where we're really not talking business and finance and real estate and service secrets and all that good stuff. Today, we had the carpets cleaned in our room over the garage slash studio. So check this out. We have a cat. The cat didn't get cleaned today. She's cool though, right? Right, Bubbles? That's Bubbles. All right, check this out. So this is a table. We really haven't done a behind the scenes, I don't think, as much as we should have. So we're going to do it now, and I'm going to show you the kind of mess that I have going on. But this is a table that was in my head. By the way, cameraman, everything that you see in this world was once a thought in someone's head. I heard the other day, things are created twice. Once in your head and once physically. And this is one of those cases. So this was actually created 3 times if you think about it, because this is get a top view of the table, Gavin. This is a top view of the table. So this is the hub. This is where the axle was right here. See that? Yep. And back up a little bit. These are the spokes. And so this was a wheel. This was a big steel wheel. That little device right there, that round device, would have held grease, and that would have kept the axle lubed. And then down here you can see there's a smaller wheel at the bottom. And what's interesting, look at how big the spokes were, but then right here where they've deteriorated and they're just real thin. So we were able to, by the way, this is just a standard piece of pipe, nothing historic about this, but they welded it into the bottom wheel and welded it into the top wheel. And this wheel was interesting. It had a big hub on the bottom. Well, on one side of the wheel was this big hub right here. So when we designed the table, we said, hey, that would help with supporting the table. And so we put that part down, welded this pipe in, made sure everything was level, and then welded these little pieces of pipe on right here to give it support. So the table is very, very heavy and very supported. Then we're able to go to Home Goods and get these chairs. They're perfect, they fit, they work. But this is the table. So this is how you can take 2 old wheels and turn them into a table. And then we had a piece of glass cut for the top. Very interesting. You can see my mic. It's not working because it's not plugged into the phone. And there's my book banner. This is what we have in a backdrop when we're filming stuff. And here's my book. I would highly recommend, go to shopdwaynecotton.com. Pick up your copy of Driven. This book is really cool. There's a lot of how did I go from dreaming about a car at 13 to owning it, to creating a business, to restoring this car, kind of restoring my life right here in this book, Driven. Look, even has my shot on there. All right, couple things here. This is a plaque that I got from the Daily Press. I was a builder for the TV show Extreme Makeover Home Edition. They were nice enough to do that article there. Yep. And Gavin is a 9-year-old camera man, so he's doing his thing. All right, top picture on the right-hand side, that's some of the talent. That's Ty, Exhibit, Johnny, Paige, and Ed. And then down there on the bottom, the picture that I just noticed, where that plaque that is crooked, is Virginia Beach gave me an award for building that house for the TV show. Very awesome, very appreciative of everyone over at Virginia Beach. By the way, they were excellent to work with. To pull something like that off is a big thing for volunteers to help. It's also a big thing for the people in the city to work with you on, and they were great to deal with. All right, so check this out. So now you get to see my mess here. Look at this. Oh man, what a mess we have. First thing, every family has to have some rules, and I guess these are some pretty cool rules, aren't they? Help each other, always tell the truth, share, do your best, pay with hugs and kisses, listen to your parents. Now, our cameraman needs to listen to your parents. So, a couple of things here. Books. So, some of the books that we have that we ship out are right here in the house. Check that out. And some of them are at the publisher. We had this brought in. Now, I want to tell you something. This is pretty cool. I don't do a lot of seminars and things like that, even though I probably should, because I really believe in learning as much as you can. But I had to do this. Mr. Tony Robbins, Unleash the Power Within. The box is still sealed. I haven't opened it up. That's coming up this week, next week, and I am excited. I'm going to open this thing here, and my life's going to be changed. I already live a great life. Everything's cool, but you can never not know enough, right? You always are learning, or you should be, always learning new ways, tricks of the trade, how the brain works, being inspired by other people's stories, and how to pull the magic out of your soul. So my man right here is going to help me do it this coming up week. And Gavin and I are going to hang this. If you already didn't know what my last name was, I have a sign that proves it. Look at that. That's right. Cotton. C-O-T-T-O-N. So, I found this picture right here. We walk on the moon. This was actually, speaking of Daily Press, the same people that did the ad over there. I found this. This was the exact date always draws my, I think it was July, 69? Yep, July 21st, 1969. So this was found in an attic of a house that I flipped. We buy and sell a lot of houses. I always go through the stuff there. It's very interesting. One of the cool things is when we buy a house full of stuff, I've had people ask me, well, you know, don't you hate having to clean it all out? Well, I pay people to do it. But I go through a lot of this stuff myself because of this. I don't want this thrown out. This is actually pretty awesome. So we had this put in here and bound. I think Michael's did this, a couple $100, and bingo. I don't know what the story is here with this lady. So, oh, by the way, the book Driven. So you saw the picture over there. Well, this is what the car looked like when I bought it back in 1997. So you read the book, you'll understand I owned the car twice. The second time I bought it back, it looked like this. It was horrible. See the hole in the floor, the wires hanging out of the dash. This car was abused like you wouldn't believe. And anyway, got it back. There you go. And this is a crate that we found at a house that we flipped. So we had to pull all this up today because we had the carpets cleaned, right? And everything got wet. So guess what? That's where that goes. And we put this down, and we put this down. A cool couch. And we have the cat. What's going on, Gavin?
Just the book. Both.
All right. So we're going to wrap this up. Just wanted you to see, so behind the scenes here, we have some really cool stuff. We didn't get the old radio over there. We can do that real quick before we wrap this thing up. All this cleaning stuff everywhere. Holy smokes. And, yeah, we found out in the house that we flipped to. And this was something Santa brought Gavin a few years ago. It's pretty cool, the old retro Pac-Man game. I think there's a couple different games on here.
Yeah, there's Pac-Pal, I think it's called.
Check this out. So you see the wires hanging from the ceiling? Okay, let me explain. As a builder, as someone, I'm trying to come up with a perfect light. We have a pendant light, so it hangs down and it has a fitting at the end to put a globe on. Well, I want to make the globe out of something cool, like a hubcap or something round. I figure this is a wheel. Wouldn't it be cool to have like a hubcap, some really cool one, up here and the light sticking through and the light bulb in it? Well, that's kind of what I want to do. So that's happening. This right here, the Coca-Cola sign. It was actually a sign on a building that I bought. It was a combo, building and house combined together. So they lived in part and had a store in the other part. Actually, what it is, it's the front of an old Coca-Cola chest freezer or refrigerator. So you would walk up to this, open the door, pour your drink out. Well, this was the very front of it. They took it off the machine. I guess the machine went bad, and they decided to put it on the building for advertisement. Perfect. So it's been repurposed twice now. Once its original form, the first time it was repurposed was on the building for signage. Second time it was at my house for artwork. And then last thing, my monitor. Oh, do you want to show them the toys?
Yeah. And I was going to show them the other feature of the sign.
You hold the camera, because remember, what you're seeing in that screen is what they're seeing on their computer, and you might have just made someone dizzy. check this out.
Ground control, which is right there.
Yeah. See this little tank, plastic toy tank? We found this. Pretty cool. This is a, I haven't figured this out. So it's a really weird plastic. If you can see it, it's obviously gotten warm and it's a little warped right here. But it's an old train. Now,
then there's also, yeah, that.
Yeah, this is Mickey's Airmail. So this is an old Disney Mickey Mouse plane.
Then we got this.
You know, it's a bad day when your head falls off on your plane, and so. Yeah, funny. And this one's pretty cool now. Yep, same thing. Donald Duck. So I found these in a house. Probably need to organize this a little bit better. This was pretty cool. We're going to go through this in another video. Some personal stuff in here from my aunt passed away, and she or her family gave this to us. There's some really cool pictures in here. I think you guys will like it. It's actually about a big landmark here in Williamsburg. One of the pictures, anyway, is part of that. Mr. Gavin wants me to come over here and show something.
So open that and tell him the...
Oh, is this here?
Yeah. See if it works.
Might not work.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work.
So the batteries are low, right?
Yeah.
And so what we have to do is come right up. Oh, no, it's not going to work. Gavin, it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Yeah, listen.
Is this the right control? Don't go anywhere because you've got the camera. Okay. Let me see the other one here.
Yeah.
We actually need to get batteries for these.
Yeah, the little small
That's the wrong control. That's not even the right one. Alright, I'll tell you what. Quit moving the camera around so much. People won't get all like, man, you're making me dizzy. You know what? If it was a snake, we'd be in trouble. Come on, don't make a liar out of me. There you go.
There we go.
So, the batteries are weak, so you have to get right next to the transmitter to make it happen, but you've got that.
Bunch of different colors.
Which goes, well, I don't know why. I like the red. I might like purple. Oh, that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's apple juice color or something.
Yeah,
right?
or it's like an orangish juice, and it kind of looks like the Bronco color.
Oh yeah, the Bronco. All right, well, get me back on camera here. So Gavin is learning how to film on a iPhone, so I know you guys are gonna watch all that. Oof, man. Anyway, it's pretty cool though. He's doing a great job. He's my right-hand man, and with our new Bronco, by the way, we have a new Bronco. We have two. Long story on the second one. Short story is the first one's been ordered. The order is placed. We hope to get a date when we'll get it in May. Meaning in May, they'll let us know if we're getting it in July or August. That's the goal. But we ordered a Badlands 4-door. Area 51 color. Really cool. We're going to go over this in another video, show you all that stuff. What does this have to do with business? It keeps me motivated. This is the kind of stuff that just gets my juices going, right? Gavin and I, we don't have a boat, we don't have a camper, and we kind of want to get into four-wheeling, overlanding, and I figured, what the heck? We can get this Bronco, and we're going to get the roof-mounted camper and some other stuff for it, and we're going to go fishing from it, obviously not in the water. I know, like I had to say that. But anyway, we're going down to the beach, park up next to the beach, cast, fish there. We're going to go to the mountains, do some stream fishing, camping, and then four-wheeling. So guess what? 3 things, cool stuff, 1 vehicle. So the Ford Bronco is going to be awesome. We're going to talk about business. Tomorrow I'm shooting another video, going to hit some stuff with personal finance, what to watch out for the next few years. We've got some unnecessary financial chaos going on, and we're going to be dealing with a lot of stuff. Anyway, we're done, we're out, and have a good night. See ya.